Greetings. Thank you for joining us. This is Saturday night, August 18th, 2018. Brought to you by the Fifth Dimension. Video a day keeps the third dimension away. That's a great one. Wonder why I do this every day is to get rid of the third dimension, and it'd be nice if we can do it. Well, it's going to be a while for that to go away officially, as from what it seems. Of course, stay positive. I don't know, I've been getting hit with something that's keeping me in the 3D reality, and I love the 3D. I love third dimension now. I just love the humidity, that's for sure. Jeez. Yeah, I connected to the fourth, and not to say I can't do it, but there's some blockage there. It'll go away eventually. They're just a pain in the ass. But it's more, yeah, reptilians and who knows what else is here. Guess I'm being protected too, so. Alright, greetings. Alright, so today's subject matter is drag queens and Arcturians. Funny one, huh? Great title. I don't think I need to post any drag queen stuff anywhere here. I think you know what a drag queen looks like. Now that subject matter came up, and I was connecting to it. Just you know, I can connect to anything else. And I felt a lot of Arcturian energies. I also felt a lot of fish energies there. So are there gay fish out there? Probably, but the more colorful, the more flamboyant, but there's nothing wrong with that. Also, the drag queens are showing gender doesn't mean anything, and that's very Arcturian. All the colors is very Arcturian. It's soul identity. It's all the colors is showing what the soul is all about. Makeup, all this. So it's helping us get over ourselves. And in a world like this, it's very fascinating, especially the strength of these souls that are going about this. Also, of course, talking about alien stuff is a strong, you know, I say that's bravery too, because doesn't go too well with mainstream mental thinking. Yeah, so where is this all going? You know, yeah, it's going to take some time. Now, is the elite, the Illuminati, are they left and they're gone and we're just trying to fix everything? I would say some of them are still here, being kind of a pain in the ass. But, yeah, it's a gradual process now that basically it's like the hold on us is over, but we still have a long ways to go. As for alien connections, though, I mean, anything is possible anytime, but I still feel 2 years. So what we're doing now is going to definitely strengthen up. The next few years is going to be, in 2 years, is going to be a strange place. That's what I'm getting from all this. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be on top of the Statue of Liberty telling everybody about all this. I don't know. Is this going to be taken more seriously that anybody can connect? Everybody's an alien. Everybody's in the fourth dimension. If you want to be, you can be in the zero dimension if you want. I feel like I'm in the zero dimension at this moment. Of course, I don't want to. Okay, right as I'm talking, I'm climbing out of that. It's been a heavy past couple of days, so made it through yesterday, and here we are again. Did a radio show at Baylor, made it through that. Luckily, I think it was Marvin that called. I guess he saved me on that one, because if I sit there and talk for an hour, it's like, what am I going to talk about when I get here? It's like, I did a channeled, that's what makes it so difficult doing, but I'm glad people call. So it's going to keep the call-ins. I was going to get rid of Blog Talk. I was like, okay, I can't do this forever. And so I'm going to keep it up. So yeah, I even talked about that. It was like, Rrr. So Play It By Ear worked out great, though. Worked out great. So yeah, it was definitely excellent. Anytime you have callers come in, it lightens everything up for sure. If I'm just talking forever, like Alex Jones, who knows our minds. So this is different, of course. What else? Oh yeah, I'm doing the channel text. Text where I did the Quran today. Now, obviously, there's a lot of other layers you can go into it. I kind of briefed right through it. Does say it's connected to the Syrians. I'll see what I remember from it. It's also connected to other planets. I picked up 2 worlds. One is called, I know you're gonna love this. It's both in Sirius. One is obviously with the Quran. There's a where are we going with this? A lot of reptilian manipulation there. Like, if you don't believe in what we talk about, we're going to kill you. It's like, so I had to go on YouTube to find out what the hell, what's wrong with the Quran? What's the problem? Oh, okay, yeah. So if you don't believe in anything we say, you die. Okay, good. Great. That is very, now what, my perspective, that is very draconian. So, obviously, the Draconians hijacked it. I haven't looked at the positives of the Quran, but without researching it, I feel it has a lot of positivity other than that type of stuff. It's uniting, it's there to help us. And, of course, it got hijacked. So, from what I feel, it's a very beautiful creation, at least from what I'm picking up on. I have not looked at YouTube to get a validation on that, though. At least I get the Cliff Notes version of it, because I don't look at religions at all. Gee, I wonder why. And if I do connect to it, I kind of just toss it out. Yeah, all the religions are here to put us in 3rd dimension. So eventually, you can say we're going to start hit more, like, you know, like people are doing. Of course, I'm channeling now, if you're wondering. Like, people on YouTube are dissecting movies and other stuff. I'm not sure if they're doing that. Probably doing that religion, but more of that will go into religion and dissect. They're already doing that with the alien connections. I believe that's going to increase itself over time. Eventually, we're going to remove it, but it's like all the religions are going to become more alien understanding. Like, within it, more alien knowledge is going to start to, it's going to have to. And more understanding of spirit, too. Meaning, become more metaphysical, let's put it that way. Not necessarily always alien, but the alien elements will be there. Because it's already there, so. Because I believe also some of them are going to lose attention spans when more of this alien stuff comes out. So this is the early stages of the next generation. And so as for alien visitation here, if I know, it's going to be some, let's put it this way, the energies of it are going to be stronger. As for them showing up in their ships and saying hi to everybody, we probably have a long ways for that, but you never know. Either way, the vibration is going to increase as our connections with them. So it all is, so we are in disclosure mode. It's just not as soon as we like it to be, like tomorrow or right now. How about right now? No, of course not. So the earth has to go through a massive healing, and eventually these Hollywood and everybody will start to fall apart in some ways. So we're just joining that space group that's connected to Russia as a guardian or whatever they're calling themselves. We'll just join that group and the UN of space. Shit. There's more of that coming. I can feel it. Unfortunately, don't join them. Join us. We know everything. Fuck. Jeez. Gotta love it. Well, we gotta figure it out somehow. So, yeah, with drag queens and Arcturians, yeah, eventually, yeah, we're already going into genders that don't really, gender neutral, and that's going to increase. It's going to get more and more bizarre here. It's not just going to get weird with that. More people are going to see their cat connections, their elephant connections, and all that. It's like, I'm an elephant being from Sirius. That's going to go really well. But I believe that's where we're going to head out eventually. So, where people feel like they're Zetas, you know, Palladian, on and on and on. It's like some people are here. I think a lot of people here are from that are insectoids. Why do you think so many are easily part of the crowd? Because they're used to it. It's just part of their upbringing. I mean, who else is going to come into this world? But also, that was the other thing that came into channelings is, I'm kind of jumping around a bit, that a lot of people are incarnated came from other slave planets. This is nothing new. And this, I remember, yeah, the galactic historian, I forget his name, he talked about this is like the only one that's like at this level. I don't think so. I feel like 3 or 4 others. And how do you know that is looking at movies to give you an idea of dystopian worlds. They're already telling us. The world, yeah, these end of the world movies that are like, you know, like Mad Max, for example, Waterworld, for example, stuff like that. You know, dystopian futures, those are from other worlds talking to us. Not just an idea, yeah, because they could say they want to steer us into those directions. So if you want to know the worlds that are worse than this, even the Matrix, you know, that underworld they go to, it's like, it's like a lot of fun. You know, they're eating like paste and stuff's plugged in the back of their heads. That sounds like a lot of fun there, yeah. So, I mean, there's, yeah, different versions of Earth, but also there are other worlds that are like that too. Hooray, looks like a lot of fun there. So, in case you wanted to look into that type of stuff, at least that's my findings. Of course, my mind's scattered because I'm worn out, but yeah, the Kran's connected to 2 worlds. One of them is called Bruce. Don't ask me why, but I guess because it's easy to remember. But I think it's called something else. It's like, of course, I gotta remember what it was. It's an elite world. If I remember right, it's like a perfect reality. Not many beings are allowed there, and not many beings know it even exists. It kind of disappears, from what I'm gathering. It's part of the slave situation here. Beings are taken to other portals and, you know, put onto other planets, such as that one. Planet Bruce is in Sirius. I forget. I think it's near Sirius C, from what I gather. There's another one called Planet Clear. I understand they're probably just giving us easy names, but take it with a grain of salt. Call it whatever you want. Clear is a slave, definitely a slave planet. It's very Egyptian-like. It's a desert world, also. I know abductees go there too. So, at least that's what I received. That'll be published, hopefully tomorrow. Should be. So that gives you kind of a glimpse of basically, Kran was basically obviously mind control. And once again, it was brought here as a gift. And it got turned around the other way. I'm doing also one on Saturn. That one's a little bit difficult. Oh yeah. And I do feel Saturn beings are connected to the Jinn. I do feel that connection there. Because when I connect to Saturn in our world, it's all Illuminati. When you look up Saturn, you feel it's like, well, I forgot the Chronos, eating people and stuff like that. Yeah, that sounds really good. If I read that right. I just went the Cliff Notes version of it. But, no, that's the lower side of it. There's a positive side. The lower is like there was a divide there. And they are humanoid looking. They look like whatever they want to look like, from what I'm gathering. You can say they're shapeshifters, is what I'm gathering. They're not easy to connect with. And they're definitely here causing a lot of trouble. They got like infiltrated, at least the negative got connected to the reptilians. But it's like, yeah, let's join groups. Because when I see Saturn here, I see them as dark entities. And I see them as like archons. Because archons can look like dark entities too. But the Jinn would make a lot of sense. Because they're very... Saturn plays a big role here. They're a pain in the ass. So there are positive ones too, but they might not be the easiest ones to get help from either. But I imagine they stay out of our way, let us figure it out for ourselves. But they are helping, but they're letting us figure it out because we asked for it. That's a message from them. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's another. I forget what it was. I think it's all in the text reading. I think it was something else. I can't remember. So yeah, that's the rabbit hole of yeah. So this is at least this is my version, my guide's version. There's obviously a much more piece. So I do feel like this world did come from another universe, but you can say Archon's involved with it, but it wasn't all. It was all disorganized, and it got organized here. And the solar system is kind of like a gangster. This is not a good solar system. Not really. It's been taken over, so it can bring this world here. It's like a. It's kind of like a warehouse where you bring all your stolen goods. It's kind of like that. Now Venus is good. Jupiter is fine. I don't think they can mess with Jupiter. But Saturn, not good. Pluto is taken over. Of course, I had a channel text on that. I feel like I'm remembering all of that, but I did do a video on it. Yeah, highly advanced. Even here before. Sorry. Here before other planets too, from what I'm feeling. Uranus is pretty neutral, and Mercury is a bad boy too. So our planet was unique, and now here we are. You can say the Atlanteans felt they can take anything. Yeah, well, guess again. Think again. Then they became more like the Syrians and the Saturns, and just got a little bit strange. Let's put it that way. So I don't see our. You know, a lot of people have talked about us being like children. I don't know if I would want to look at it like that. It's just, I guess you can say I'm getting a different take on it. Is it children, or is it just that? Because, you know, we're getting hit with more stuff than most of these planets get hit with. I mean, we're not even connected to any worlds. We're just here by ourselves, just minding our own business, watching Netflix. I mean, come on. There's got to be more to it than just calling us kids. It's just if we're kids, we're being made into big kids really quickly. But I don't know. It's helping us get our act together. Let's put it that way. Not necessarily that we're children, because I don't really see it. You know, it's easy for them to say that, but I don't think you come to this world, you're not a kid. I mean, you know what you're getting into. You might be going about it thinking you can handle it, and you can't. Well, that's, you know, just bad decision making or poor decision making, whatever you want to make. But either way, you came here, so you must have something going on that's right. Surviving this world is another, because a lot of other beings won't come here. Gee, I wonder why. So it does have, it makes it as difficult as possible. So we are more than just children. It's more than that. But you can say we're forced into a childlike mentality by the beings here. But I don't believe people are really the children. I mean, people might have their heads in the sand or whatever it might be. But yeah, the manipulations are pretty heavy. So, all right, we're going to connect to somebody. Maybe about drag queens. I know it's not the main subject matter of all this, but I always want to put that out there and give you something to think about. There's probably more to it than that, but yeah, we're definitely going into a unique time period. Let's put it that way. Let's see if I can do this right. For those that are new to all this, is imatar.com. We have private sessions. We also have this right here. Basically, you can submit, you can contact here, but also you can do sessions here too if you want to just do it by text. Of course, you got to order through the normal channels. So my availability, this is how to channel. You have Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone. Yeah, the shop here, about 8 days, something around those lines. 8 days out. They also have Spirit Social, same situation here. We also have better channelers and healers. I do recommend. We also have the social network. Thank you for those that are posting blessings. And we also have the Jake comic. I don't know if I have, it's Jake using the President of the World's dream. And that's Jake talking to God. And he owns a chicken restaurant in the sky. So, oh, come on. Alright, thank you to those that are, thank you for those that are supporting the broadcast here. Thank you for, we're all here to pull ourselves out of the muck, basically, of third dimension. Not every day is going to be a fourth dimensional day or a fifth dimensional day. Some days will be a zero dimensional day, like today, at least for me. Yeah, just stay strong in your connections. Move this, it's the keyboard. Eventually I'll have a better setup one of these days. Got my spirit guide over here. So, yeah, this is all strange right now, but it's going to become the norm eventually as we steer out of the third dimensional fog of existence. Those that don't believe in all this, they don't believe in their own guides, they don't believe in their own being, their own power. There are alien beings here, of course. You are an alien being. Of course, many have, we don't have Britney Spears talking about her Kim Kardashian. So, oh yeah, that's right. I posted that was a venture video, and that was the most strangest one because I'm there. It's like I feel the president of the, president of the United States, the real one. It's like, this is strange. It's like that was. Oh, I think it's the past two times I've been there. It's been like that. Actually, president related. So they like that spot. It's always in the same area too, which is yeah, it's in that kind of forbidden planet. I forget. It was like apocalypse world. I forget where that is. I forget what that area is as a venture, but. Yeah, that was just strange. Just fucking just mind moment is going to catch an alien or something. Freaking president of the secret government. It's like, first off, how many people are going to believe that? Which in our mainstream human, none. Yeah, everything has to be in the physical, but we're leaving physical eventually. Some of us have to be in the physical for us to connect to. I'm not sure what, but yeah. I'd rather not, but some of us just have to. Yeah, eventually when we upgrade the vibrations, weather will become much better. We'll be able to control it easier too. Some kind of already can control it now, but worldwide it'll become a lot easier. But until we figure it out, yeah, they're going to turn up the heat as much as they can to make life as difficult as possible. But we'll figure it out down the road. Yeah, it feels like the reptilians are losing their grip. I think yesterday I had a lot of reptilian presence, yeah, and now yesterday I felt kind of jaded. Today I'm feeling that, yeah, big surprise. Yeah, I'm walking into their turf. They don't like that. Shutting down third dimension. It's not needed anymore. Alright, we might do a conscious chant. We'll see what we can do here. I have more energy when I do the radio. I'm in a different mode. I'm waiting for others to come in. Please call in. I know nobody calls. I was like, eh. But here it's different. This I'll set up differently. So you can say when you're doing the call-in show, you send out your vibration out too. So you want people to call in, but you got to call them first, like telepathically, whoever it might be. So give you kind of an idea of how that operates. Just those that are new to all this. Yeah, the biggest thing about going to fourth dimension is not having so much fear, such as the weather situation. Of course, if you have no control over it, what are you going to do? But have less fear and more control over your reality. Your guides obviously are helping you with it. They are guiding you through everything, even if they feel like they're not doing anything. It's like, why'd you do that? Why didn't you tell me about this? What's the deal? Why did I forget to call that person? What's up with that? They have their reasons, I guess. Oh yeah, I felt the Anunnaki too. I'll probably go into that tomorrow. A female Anunnaki. Yeah, I wrote her name down. She gave me her name, so I felt that presence around me. But I guess you could say I'm getting extra help. That might be another reason why I'm feeling this heaviness around, because other beings are probably not too happy with that. But that's okay. Yeah, female Anunnaki, which I've not. I remember when I first started getting into this, I felt a female reptilian around forever. But maybe that was before I started doing this. I don't remember. But I remember that energy around for a long time. So there's a female Anunnaki. I'll go into that tomorrow. Tonight is more drag queen subject matter. Yeah, all this whole thing with the different male and female is all just a divide us. Eventually that will be removed down the line. We got a while for that. For those that want to dive into that, they're going for it. So gender neutral is probably going to be the biggest one over time. So doesn't mean everybody has to be on the board of it, on part of that whole gender removal, but a lot of souls, like the Arcturians, are doesn't mean anything to them. It's just alright, so we'll bring in somebody, probably the Arcturians. I'm not sure if they're going to go into details of that, but you never know. Alright, blessings. Blessings everyone. Universe, angels, God, female God, male God, whatever gods are out there. Trusting spirit, even if you don't always agree with them, but trust them anyway. Hopefully, that's a good idea. Alright, blessings. Yeah, should be fine. Try to give them a hard time. Alright, here we go. Blessings. Greetings to you. This is I Am. Blessings, the Arcturian race. Yes, colors of the rainbow are with you. And why not wear those colors? Why not show your insides, your soul? Why not paint your face? Change your look to what you feel. And even it goes the same thing with gender. One day you might feel like being a male, other days you might feel like being a female. It is that simple in the other realities. Yours is still figuring that out. But yes, with the human body, yes, it's a little bit more difficult, at least for that movement of changing genders. But many would actually prefer both genitals as your earth goes into the higher vibrations. Of course, some will choose one or the other, but there would be many that would actually rather have both, just in case who they might run into. Because love conquers all. And gender is not really of a great importance. So your planet has always had an awakening to that. And yes, persecuted those that went against the gender needs as you're going for the same gender. But realize, yes, the reason for that is to keep you divided. But remember, you are following love, passion, the energies within you. And that is what conquered these negative forces that are around you. This is why so many are, yes, coloring themselves a different color as for drag queenness. Of course, with the females, they have their own methods. This is soul identity. And this should be more accepted on your planet, and it will be. Yes, as more of them go into higher structure as for politics eventually. As this is your new world, it's finding itself and through sexuality, because the reason they do, yes, is to find happiness. They're not happy in this current gender. And in other worlds, it's easier to switch that gender. On your world, it's more difficult. And they know that. They're here part of the awakening also. And once again, color is key as for vibration. They paint themselves a different colors of high vibrational colors. It helps keep them happy. Yes, they go into depression a lot of times when they're not wearing those things. You have to be in your reality, because they are connecting to the higher dimensions. They are not really on your world. When they dance on a stage on your planet, they are on another world too, entertaining others. So yes, you're coming into the fold of your new earth. The more realities, the more true it will become. So sexual orientation of gender identity is going to become more part of a subject matter on your planet. As no longer discrimination, but more of acceptance. As those controlled by the reptilians don't want you to know who you are, because a lot of reptilians don't agree with that type of situation either. And a lot of Arcturians just don't care, but they don't want you to find yourselves. But also they made it difficult for you to find yourselves. As yes, is to divide you, but then to have you come back together. This whole world is about disconnect. And now the adventure of reconnect you are experiencing now. It is not easy. It was never intended to be easy. It will get easier as as your numbers grow. Yes, there will always be a divide of belief systems. Not everyone's going to believe in every, what color this being is, but still, you're all going to find your centerpiece of you down the road. You're going to still find, because realize the alien knowledge is just, yes, getting started as for you being the alien. Instead of us arriving, you will activate yourself and have us land on your planet and greet us. It's like, where you been? We've been waiting for you forever. Something around those lines. So as a human becomes a more galactic human, you will see us more clear when you're ready for that position. Many of you already are. But yes, to go into the world high vibrationally is when your numbers truly increase. Because it will. The consciousness is letting go of the 3D reality. The 3D reality is showing that it's playing the same movie over and over, the rerun. It's like, we have a new era here. How about connecting with us? Using telepathic abilities. Be able to levitate from the ground. This is the new world. And we're not here to judge at all. We're here to see what you have to offer. What abilities do you have that we can learn from you? We are all here to learn from each other. Blessings to you all as you rewrite history for the better. Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, take care everybody. Have a great night.